If you guys are looking for some fast, cheap and reliable coins, go check out buycheapfifacoins.com and use discount code Curtis for 5% off. They're the cheapest and most reliable place around. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new episode of FIFA 10 to FIFA 14 deadline day deals. If you haven't already caught the first episode, this is part of the FIFA 10 to FIFA 14 series I do, and this is a mini break-off series of it, excuse me, where we go and look at players and see how they've changed from FIFA 10 to FIFA 14. Today, as I aforementioned in the title, we are looking at some of the deadline day deals and how they have changed in those last week FIFA. So before we get stuck into it, two quick things. First up, if you guys are new around here, please go and hit that subscribe button. It's great. It means you guys will get to see all the amazing FIFA 15 content I will be bringing out. I'm very regular. Also, if you get it liked, that'd be great. So, first up, we have Cerci. Now, this guy is a very interesting one. In his earlier pictures, he looks about 100 years old. I feel like he's actually improved his hair and his... he's probably got a more youthful face now than he did back then, considering he's only 27. But he is one of those players that has really started to blossom as he's hit the prime of his career. He's hit about the 26-year-old age, and he's really had a fantastic season. He had an amazing year at Torino last year, part of a very interesting side that finished 7th in Serie A, but was actually had so many players that really shone last year. It was a lot of great players. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he gets on now at Atletico Madrid. I hope for Atleti's sake, because I do kind of like them, that he has a great time and he becomes an even better player. So great to see him have such a great year and interesting to see how much he's grown. Next up, we have Mapu Yanga Mbiwa. Now, there's something about his name that in my head, I always just want to call him Yapu Mbiwa. I want to skip out the whole Yanga and skip out the M of Mapu and just go Yapu Mbiwa. It's not even close. I don't even know why, but that's just something that is his name does to my brain. So nonetheless, he is on loan to Roma this season. He joined Newcastle, and I thought he was going to be absolutely incredible. He had 23 appearances last year. In my head, I expected him to have less, if I'm honest. He had 219 appearances during his time at Montpellier. For a 25-year-old, he actually has a ridiculous amount of experience. I mean, he's been playing for 7 years now, basically first-team football. I mean, 7 years ago, he got 34 appearances in the Liga 1, which is absolutely tremendous. But interesting to see how he's changed, and it'll be great to see him in Serie A. And next up, we have Gaston Ramirez. Gaston Ramirez, such an interesting one. Another tremendous signing for Hull in this window. They had an incredible deadline day in particular. It had such a fantastic window. I'm not sure if it's on loan or a permanent deal. I'm pretty sure it's a loan deal. But Gaston Ramirez was Southampton's record signing when they came up to the Prem. They signed him, I believe, for 12 million. Could be wrong there, but that's in my head what I picture how much he came for. And honestly, he never really set the world on fire. He was kind of behind Lallana, behind Lambert, Rodriguez. All these players had such a fantastic time, and he just didn't get involved in the setup. And I'm very excited to see how he gets on at Hull, because he was so heavily rated before he joined Southampton. So it's going to be very interesting. Next up, we have Alvaro Negredo. I think here, Valencia, that's who he's just gone to. I keep wanting to say Sevilla because that was his previous club, but I think Valencia have pulled off a tremendous deal here. It's a loan with a force to buy, essentially, at the end of the season, because they're currently being taken over by a new owner and they can't afford to pay the cash now, but there's part of a deal that the new owner will pay at the end of the season. So nonetheless, I think that is an absolute tremendous deal. I can't believe City let him go. I thought he was really good last year. I personally would have loved him at Arsenal. I think he fits the Arsenal build of a nice bulky striker absolutely perfectly, and it's going to be very interesting to see how he does back over in Spain after his time in England. Next up, we have Javier Hernandez, and every time I seem to say one of these names, I just feel myself like going, Javier. I just have to say it in like the accent same with Valencia. I have to say like Valencia. I don't know why. Just does it. But nonetheless, we have Javier Hernandez, Chicharito. He has had a very good time at Manchester United. I think he's very disappointed that he didn't get more game time, but in terms of his actual games, I think he's been very good when he's played. I personally, again, really rate Chicharito. I know some Man United fans don't. I think some are happy to see him go, but also some do. He, in my opinion, is just a typical poacher. If you want a poacher, he is the one. He will score with any part of his body. He'll score with the back of his head. He'll score with his shoulder. He'll put the ball in the back of the net, and I personally, again, really rate him. A season ago, I wanted him at Arsenal. Very interesting one. And he's going to be very interesting at Real Madrid. But that is the end of this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did. If we could hit 500 likes, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe to this channel if you're new around here, guys, and have a nice day. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.